I'm Tati, and today I'm talking about Lose Me by MC Frank. In this book, our main character, Ari, is a stunt actress who is working on her first movie. This movie is a modern version of Pride and Prejudice and is being shot on the island of Corfu in Greece, where Ari has lived all her life. Wes is a pretty famous actor who is also working on this movie. This book is about Ari and Wes and their relationship. I would definitely categorize it as a romance. It's also a new adult book, which is a little bit different from the young adult that I usually read. The main characters are older, which means that the situations the characters deal with are more mature. That being said, I really did enjoy this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really liked the main character Ari and seeing her relationships with her friends and family. I really loved the island setting and the references to Pride and Prejudice. And of course, I love the relationship between Wes and Ari. However, I will warn you that it is not exactly a fluffy, feel-good story. So if you're looking for a compulsively readable new adult romance, go pick this up and then come back and we can discuss it, because this next part of the video is going to be full of spoilers. Okay, so I kind of have some history with this book. This book. A while ago I joined Swoon Reads, which is a website that allows writers to upload their stories for a chance of publication. I'll leave a link in the description in case you're interested. Anyway, I read a draft of Lose Me that was posted on the site and I totally fell in love with it. I remember leaving a comment that went something along the lines of, I wish I could have it on my bookshelf. Unfortunately, it did not get chosen for publication by Swoon Reads. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was too mature, especially since now it's being marketed as new adult. Anyway, when I found out that it was going to actually be a book, I knew that I had to pick it up. Now, because of the excitement and anticipation of this whole process, this is probably why I gave this book a 5 out of 5 instead of like a 4.5 out of 5. As for the story, if you read it, you know that it's not solely about the romance, although that is a prominent part. The other really big plot point is, of course, Ari's sickness. The book takes us through her denial, treatment, and recovery, making for a pretty powerful story. There's also a trend in YA contemporary romances where you get to the end of the book and the couple is together, but you just wish that you could have a little bit more of the story to close it up. However, I haven't seen this trend as much in new adult, and especially in this book, I really enjoyed where and how it ended. Now, despite my rating of 5 out of 5 stars, this book was not perfect. There were some typos that I noticed. However, I was so sucked into the story that these things didn't really bother me. Something I remember from the first draft of the book I read is struggling to get through the part that is Ari's journal while she's in the hospital. However, I really liked this part when I read the book this time around. It was really important to show Ari's character development, and it had a few flashback scenes that really helped move the story along. I'm not sure how much of this part of the book was changed from the draft I read, or if my reading tastes are what changed. But now some of my favorite parts of the book are in those chapters. All that being said, I finished this book in a day and a half, and when I was done, I kind of wanted to just go back to the beginning and start all over again, which is a sign of a really great book and also an impending book hangover. So those were my thoughts. You can let me know what you thought in the comments. Have you read this book? How did you hear about it? The author, MC Frank, is pretty active on social media, so I will leave her links and the link to her website down below in the description. If you like this video, please let me know by giving it a like. I upload a new video to this channel at least once a week, so subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is gonna be nerve-wracking. You wouldn't believe how many takes of high I have on all my videos. For Ari. Ari? I'm going with Ari because that's how I said it. Compulsively. The book takes us through her recovery, not before everything else. Before we go fast paced. Don't ruin my thought process. Yeah, come over here. You can see. Are you okay over there? Are you? I can't ignore you when you're like flinching. Because my feet move in my face. I noticed. Are you okay? Now we're gonna go swimming. Let's go swimming.